Hi, I'm Sierra Tremaine, and I'm playing Cameron in Lethal Dust.
And I'm Keela Cohen, and I play Allie.
First question. When you first read the script, what were your initial thoughts?
I thought it was really funny. And like the love that we had like within all of us, and just there's a word for it. What's the word?
Like the friendship. Is that what you're talking about? The friendship?
The friendship and
felt-
empowerment between all of us and bringing each other together.
When I first read it, it sort of reminded me of Pretty Little Liars, and I really wanted to do something like that.
Describe your character in 3 words.
Caring, protective. I feel like we used grounded a lot while on set.
Unpredictable. Kind of like
Lethal.
lethal. And I want to say feminine, but in the sense of like very power. That's what I kind of view Allie as.
You're
Your girls are doing great.
Yeah. And this is the Lethal Dust interview.
in the Claire. We all fam.
Great. What moment on set made you realize this story was becoming something somewhat good?
I think it was like the fight scene, the altercation with Richard and Allie. I think that was very like, this is intense. Because it was the first time you really got to introduce Richard, and you saw how crazy and psycho he is, and just how protective all the girls were with each other during that moment. Sorry, I took all the words, so.
I wouldn't even say good, but like the moment that I knew it was gonna be something of its own, like extraordinary, was definitely the 3rd day of set. Just all of it. We all just kicked booty and worked our butts off. I'm trying not to cuss.
It's okay, you can say whatever.
Sweet. We all worked
I'm like,
our fucking
fuck,
asses
shit,
off.
bitch. Just kidding.
And everyone was so motivated. It was just, I think honestly, it was just all of the work that we all put into it.
I think also the adrenaline of everything. We were like, we didn't wrap up until like
Oh
4
my
in
God,
the morning.
4 in the morning. And
That
I think
was
we
so
started
fun.
at what, like 4 p.m.?
Yeah.
We didn't even officially start at 4 p.m., but we were there.
Call time was like around 4 p.m.
Yeah.
I almost crashed the car. Sorry, Casey.
Did you see a little bit of yourself in your character? If so, where?
That's a good question.
The moment that Cameron was going through his wallet, because that is so something I would do. I'm a broke girl. I need that money, honey.
I think for me, it was, I think there's like certain mindsets that Allie had that I kind of relate to. I never been in the same situation that she has, but I think the emotions that she portrayed, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why will audience root for these girls even if they shouldn't?
Because they're badasses, and we don't
Badasses.
take bullshit, okay? You mess with her, you mess with me.
You
You
mess
mess
with
with
her.
us.
You mess with
You
me. You mess with us.
us. You better catch these.
Gosh. What was the question again? Oh, why would they root for us?
Yes. Why would the audience root for us?
I think because there's so many situations out there of domestic abuse that people picture this. You can't tell me that they don't. And they might just want to live through our characters. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, I remember that piece of shit Jeffrey that I did in high school. I want to do that to Jeffrey.
Or dress for Jeffrey.
Anyone whose name is Jeffrey is watching this,
It's just little dude.
crying.
Just kidding. I think in a sense of violence is never the answer, for sure. Unless his name is Richard and he comes from daddy's money, then yes. But I think the fact that, you know, domestic abuse is a real thing, and even though some of us don't have the guts or the bravery of doing something about it, just to show that you can, not through violence, but you can, you know, and your voice is heard.
And you have support.
And you have support.
How would you describe Lethal Dust to someone who's never seen this film before?
and very empowering. It has a little bit of female rage to it, just kind of something unexpected. I think. You're just
Also unhinged.
unhinged. That's a good way to describe it.
Come see Lethal Dust.
On February 26, 2026. Bye.
Yeah. When you first read the script, what were your initial thoughts?
Go for it. You go first.
I love the snappy dialogue. I thought it was very Quentin Tarantino, like Reservoir Dogs-esque, and I'm a big fan of his work, but this was more of like a femme-like twist on it, so just immediately thought it was super cool.
I thought the writing just for the girls was like so accurate.
Yeah.
Just like the way girls naturally talk if you ever are out on like a girls' night out.
Yeah,
you know,
it's supernatural
just sounded
sounding,
supernatural. But also like the twist, I was like, oh, this is sick. Okay, this is taking a turn. So yeah, that would be my answer.
Okay, describe your character in 3 words.
So Wade is determined, loyal, and sneaky. He's a little
And sneaky, drunk, abusive, boyfriend, asshole, if I can say that. But drunk, abusive, boyfriend, jerk.
That hits it.
All the PG
That's all of it.
words for
Yeah.
a not a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What moment in the script made you go, oh, we're going there?
When somebody snaps in the film
Mm-hmm.
and justice is delivered.
Yeah, let's say when justice is served.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say when the girl serves because she served and
Yep.
ate that.
Served it
Shout
cold.
out Gila, but yeah, and then when my character is served and somebody snaps,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I 100% agree.
and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
How would you describe Lethal Dust to someone who's never seen it?
I would say a Western thriller with like incredible naturalistic dialogue, just great like character design, really embracing the Western aesthetic while sprinkling in like, you know, thriller aspects with the crime and like
Yeah.
murder and being out in the desert.
Yeah. I mean, female, badass female Western
Yeah.
with a twist.
Badass
With
female
a-
Western with a twist.
Yeah, with some lethal dust.
With lethal dust. There you go.
How is it working together on set? What is the energy like?
I mean, working with Avery's great. We bonded pretty much immediately. I think. We don't have a scene together though, baby.
We do not.
You're right, but we bonded. He plays my partner in the film, and now I feel like he's my partner in real life,
There you go.
like a partner in crime kind of way, because Avery's just that guy. But on set, everyone was great. Meeting Avery was great. All the girls were great. Everyone was super professional. The set locations we had, they were great. So yeah, I would say it was a real good time. Everyone was locked in when we needed to be, and yeah. What would you say?
I'll add on to that and say I'm not biased at all because it was my first time on a film set. But I've worked in theater. I've done acting for many, many years. And walking onto that set, I was so struck by just like how professional everybody was, how passionate everybody was, and that we were all, as you said, locked in
Yeah.
and just ready to get to work. And we made this film.
Do you see a bit of yourself in your character? If so, where?
Go ahead, sir.
Maybe that he likes leather jackets. That's pretty much about my only thing. Other than that, he's quite opposite of who I am in real life. So, and I don't know if I'd want to have more identified with my character.
I feel for me, though I'm not a cop, he sees his friend's car being driven by strange people.
Very observant.
And he's like, what's going on?
Are you an observant guy?
I'm an observing guy, and I would say if I saw some shit happening with my friend like that, I'd be like, I'd look into it. So I think there's some loyalty there.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Whose character did you like other than yourselves?
Well, Michael did a very good job with his character. I don't know that I would be friends with your character,
Thanks.
but like the range as far as like putting yourself into that situation where you went into that kind of darker headspace of like rage and drunkenness, like that's very cool.
Yeah.
I liked watching that a lot.
Thank you.
I also really loved Sierra's character, Allie. I feel like she goes into some vulnerable places of like wondering about the consequences of her actions.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like your character just because he's much better than mine. Just being honest, he's just a better guy. But you also did really well
Thank
for, just walking on the set and then killing it. It was like, dude, insane. I would say Gila's is really, I think, powerful. I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
levels that she goes through and a lot of different stages of emotions. I'm trying not to give anything away. Emotions in that film that you can see in her acting that she kind of goes through in different moments of the film. Bricia's character as well, I think plays just a good friend to her.
Yeah.
But all the girls, I mean, they each, like you said, Sierra's character, also plays a really good like friend in that way.
Yeah.
Selene also as well. So,
The bonds between all of
yeah,
them are really
yeah.
core. Yeah.
Selene's character was sick. I like that she steals something of mine just because that's her attitude. But
How did this project ask you to stretch or grow as a performer?
I'll go.
You
I'm
said
gonna
you'll
go first on
No,
this
for
one.
sure. Please.
I don't yell at all. So I was really scared to like fully scream and rage out on a film because my voice is naturally in a higher register. So I was really worried that if I screamed, it would just not sound scary or menacing. But it was really cool to like just be. I always love playing villain, even in theater.
Yeah.
Like being a villain or a character who's like opposite of what you are is always so sick, but it's also intimidating and terrifying because you're like, what if I don't sell this
Yeah.
at all? But yeah, I would say that's how it made me grow. I was like not being afraid to like really just go out of your comfort zone and push it,
For me, it was, I think, about doing less and I guess just being comfortable in my physicality and like trusting that like just my presence and like my look is enough to like sell the performance. Whereas I feel like I've done a lot of roles like in theater with like big long monologues or
Right.
you're running all over the stage and like doing different things. Whereas, there's shots where it's just like me conveying emotion and thought with no lines at all.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that wasn't something I'd really done before.
Yeah, and you did really good at that too.
Thank you.
So good.
Appreciate it. You're a real one.
Bro. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure to come see Lethal Dust in theaters.
Coming out February 26, 2026. That's 2/26/26.
Perfect.
Sick.